Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mel and thank you so much for joining me. So today we're going to go through my experience so far of using the Sleep and Glow pillow. Now this brand reached out to me, this Sleep and Glow company reached out to me and asked if I wanted to do a product review on their pillow. And at first I was a little skeptical. I had never heard of the company before, so I did look them up. The email that I got had suggested that they have tested this, you know, in many places throughout the world. It's like a new innovation for 2020, and did I want to try it out? When I said to the lady, yeah, sure, I'll give this a try, and I'm always upfront with companies when they reach out to me. I always tell them, I always give you guys my honest opinion. Just because you're sending me a product, I'm not influenced just because I'm getting a product. I will always give 100% honesty, and they were fine with that. So I told her to send me the pillow. And when it was funny, because when I told my family that I was getting this, you know, anti-aging beauty pillow, and they laughed at me at first because they said, "You're getting a what?" And I said, "I'm getting an anti-aging pillow." And they didn't quite know what to say to that. I'll show you the box that it comes in, if I can fit it into my frame here. So this is the box, the Sleep and Go anti-aging pillow. And like I said to you, I was a little skeptical of what this was going to do. And I've always struggled with sleep. I'm one of those people that I don't get a very restful sleep. I'm not going to go too much into my health, but I do have a condition that makes my body very achy and like muscle soreness at night. And I'm constantly being woken up by that, and very restless sleeper. So, you know, sleep has never been my friend, really. And I know I don't get enough sleep. I get maybe about 5.5 to 6 hours of sleep a night. I actually can't remember the last time I've actually gotten 8 hours of sleep. It's been many years. I'm always trying to find ways of getting a good sleep when I am sleeping for those, 6 hours, the best sleep that I can get. I was quite intrigued by this pillow when I started doing a little bit of research into it and started seeing some of the reviews on it and stuff. And, so that piqued my curiosity about it. And what I liked about it was before kids, I was always a stomach sleeper. I'd always sleep on my stomach, which is probably the worst position you can sleep. After the reading I've done about it, I know that was one of the things that they have always suggested is don't sleep on your stomach. If at all possible, sleep on your back. Sleeping on your back is actually probably one of the best ways if you want to avoid getting wrinkles on your face, and because nothing is touching your face. And if you're sleeping on your back, nothing is touching your face. I've adapted to sleeping more on my back, but I am more of a side sleeper. If anything, I am constantly, that's how I get to sleep at night, is I always roll onto my one side, and that's how I first fall asleep. So that's how I usually start out my night, is on my side. And, I know how important sleep is. It is vitally important to your, mental well-being, just to your health in general, getting enough sleep. The type of sleep quality is really extremely important. And I also use my Fitbit. That keeps track of my sleep as well. I don't know if anybody out there uses a Fitbit. That's one of the reasons that I really wanted to try it, because I wanted to see how my sleep quality was. And this does tell me what I've pretty much known. It tracks your sleep every night, and it gives you like a rating. So for me, most nights, it's considered in the fair, so it gives you like a little fair. And then there is nights where I get a good sleep, and because I've never gotten the top sleep, I honestly don't know. I think it's like excellent or something like that. I honestly don't know because I've never seen it. But there is like a higher rating than that. So since using this pillow, I was most nights in the fair category, most nights, and then as I've been using this, so I've been using this pillow for about 4 weeks now. She wanted me to try it out, and that was the other nice thing that I liked about it was there's companies that reach out to you and they want you to try a product, but they give you like a time frame, and they'll say, yeah, that's great, we'll send you this product, but we want the video done in 5 days. And I'm like, yeah, you know what, that doesn't work for me, because that doesn't give me the time, to test the product out. I don't think that's fair enough for me to give you an honest review on that. And I honestly just can't make the video in that short amount of time. Yeah, I don't like it when companies give me that kind of a time frame. So she was great. She's gracious enough. She wants you to use the product. You know, she said there was really no time frame on it, but I said, you know, probably a good like a month, 4 weeks would probably be a good time frame. They say when you do try out even just like a new regular pillow, it's about 2 weeks before you adjust to that pillow. So this was great, having the 4 weeks to adjust to it and everything. That was because I've never had a type of pillow like this before. So I'll show you. I'll bring the pillow in now since I'm talking about it so much. So this is the pillow here. This is the Sleep and Glow. And right now it has the pillowcase on it. And what I'll do is I'll take the pillowcase off so I can show you guys what it looks like. The pillowcase has a little, so on the back here, just has a little zipper that you can unzip. And I'll show you what the main, so it's a memory foam pillow. Okay, so this is the pillow now without the pillowcase on it. And what I just actually noticed was it has a little, like a stamp on the back here that shows you when it was made. So this was made back in April. So I thought that was pretty cool. And it's really one of the only pillows that I've ever used that has a pamphlet that comes with it. So like there's a little brochure that came with the whole package and how to use this pillow. I was quite surprised. I've never had to read a brochure before of how to use a pillow. So this is what it looks like. So you can see here, there's 2 indentations for where, if you're a side sleeper, you're going to cradle your head in those 2 areas. So if you're sleeping, if I'm having it up like this against my face, I'm going to put it right up here where my face is not going to get all scrunched. Whereas with a normal pillow, when you're laying your head down, that's like it's making pressure. Like even just with my hand, you can see the wrinkles that it's causing around my eyes and around my face area. But what you're doing with this one is you're just nestling your head, and you can kind of see how like my face is not being touching anything here at all. It's just really placed nicely inside this cradle. So it's not getting all smushed. There's no wrinkles. It's not being like, there's no folds. And then this part over here, so there's 2 sides of it. There is a little bit of an incline that you can hopefully see. So see how this side is bigger than this side. And this is where your shoulder is going to, so when you're laying down, your shoulder is just nicely cradled and your neck all aligned in here. So this pillow was designed with cosmetologists and orthopedists. So anything to do with your neck, your spine, they helped create this. So right in here is where you're going to be putting your shoulder. It's very comfortable. And then up in this part here, this is going to be cradling your head area. So there's a nice indentation in the middle, and that's where you lay if you're a back sleeper. But I am absolutely loving this pillow. I love, like, look at the memory foam. It is just incredible. This lasts for about 5 years, it says. So that's a pretty good amount of time to have a pillow. So how this attributes to being called an anti-aging pillow is it is not causing the wrinkles when you're sleeping because of that nice little cradle on the pillow here. So you're not pressing your face. I don't know about you guys, but as I'm older now, my skin just doesn't bounce back like it used to. So in the morning when I'm using my like a regular pillow, I would get up so many mornings and I would have this deep, like I would either have a line here or a line here, just these deep crevices in my face from where, you know, I was sleeping, which is not good for wrinkles. But instead of, you know, in your 20s, that probably lasts a couple of minutes and your skin just bounces back. Well, not so much when you're in your 50s. That can take now a few hours for that to, and even that, sometimes it can take longer than that. But there's been times where I got up for work and it was like 3-4 hours later and I could still see this faint line just down in this area here where that, you know, that sleep crease is. But I don't get that at all. The last 4 weeks that I've been using this pillow, I have not had one sleep crease, which has been phenomenal. I love that. And with the little bit of that incline that I was showing you, that's where the puffiness, where it helps reduce the puffiness. So that's just going to help any water that's in your face just to helps it drain. I used to get a little bit of puffiness just under my eyes here when I would wake up in the morning. I have more dark circles than I do puffiness. So it wasn't every morning I would do that. But yeah, every once in a while I'd wake up and I would just see a little bit of puffiness here. Again, have not had that at all while I've been using this pillow. And then I'm just going to read a little bit from the brochure because it has some really useful information in it. And I can't remember everything about it, so I'll just read you a few little things here. So younger looking skin helps prevent sleep wrinkles and fighting the existing ones. Puffiness reduction helps fight morning puffiness and marks caused by contact with the pillow, which was kind of what I was talking about when I would get those marks. And it does help with my sleeping has been way better. Like I think I mentioned to you, my Fitbit is definitely giving me more good nights, that's the little standing it gives me, than I have had fair nights. So that is always a positive thing. What some people may find a little surprising is the price of the pillow. But how I looked at it was people spend a lot on skincare, you know, using anti-wrinkle creams, all that sort of stuff. But those are just jars, right? And how long is that going to last you? And is it really making a difference? But with the pillow, so this is on their website, it was $159. And what I'll do is they were nice enough to give me a discount code. So if anybody does want to buy it, I am not making any money off this. This isn't like this video is not sponsored. I don't make any money from it. The discount code is just for my viewers in case you do want to buy it. It is a $10 coupon that I'll link down below in my description box. But when you put that into perspective of how much people spend on creams and stuff for anti-aging, this really, people will go and spend that on a jar of cream. Do you know what I mean? For like a nighttime cream. Whereas this is going to last you for 5 years. This is how I look at it is an investment. Just like you would invest in a good mattress, even your bedding, right? Your bedding makes a difference of how well you sleep. So for me, when I kind of looked at it from that perspective, because once this is done, so this pillow, I will personally buy one for myself. I always ask myself at the end of when I'm reviewing something, how do I feel about this? Is this something that I would spend my own money on? And for this product, yes, I would definitely, after the 5 years, I will definitely invest in this pillow for myself, and that is US dollars as well. So for me as a Canadian, it would even be a little bit more money. But I think that for my own sleep quality and for how it is making my skin look and the less wrinkles, that sort of thing, I think that is well worth the money for myself anyhow. That's how I kind of looked at it. So what I liked about this pillow also, it contains silver ions, and that is going to help with antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral effects on the pillow. So that is really good. And one of the things that I had mentioned to the lady, this was about 2 weeks ago I noticed it. After like the first couple of weeks I used it. And then just within this last 2 weeks, and I was doing my hair one day and I was touching my hair and I was like, and I'm not using any new hair products or anything like that. I'm using all the same stuff. And I just thought that was kind of weird. Like my hair felt softer. And so when the lady had reached out to me from the company and she just asked, you know, she was just curious how I was liking the pillow. And I had mentioned that to her. I said, my hair feels softer. Like, is that kind of like different? I just wasn't expecting that. And so what she said was the pillowcase. So this, the pillowcase that they include with the pillow is made of, and I have to look at the name because I can't, it's just a different name. So it's 100% organic fabric tencel. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not sure. But what that is eucalyptus fiber. And she said that that is actually making your hair, it has just special effects on your hair. And it just has like anti-breakage qualities to your hair. So I thought that was really interesting. I wasn't expecting that. And one other thing that they do mention in here is if you have eyelash extensions. So, which I don't, but there is people out there that have eyelash extensions, and this will prolong the life of your lash extensions just because you aren't smushing your face up against a pillow. And where that cradle is just kind of giving you that space where your eyelashes would be. But yeah, like this little booklet here just kind of shows you the different zones of the pillow, which I thought was really interesting. And yeah, like one is one for your, I'll go through the different zones for you just because when I have the pillow up here, it's easier to do it that way. So this one is these are called the face cradle for sleeping on your side. So these two cradles here are for your number 1. Zone for head positioning is number 2. So that's there's little indents here above, right here. Those are right above the face cradle. So that's where you're actually going to be putting your face. And this one, number 3 here, it's kind of, I don't know if you can kind of see it, hopefully, but this one here is the head cradle. So that's for sleeping on your back. And number 4, the upper head support bolster. So this is the thicker area here. It is the, if you can see here, it is a higher than this one over here. So that's the upper head. Number 5, this is where your neck is being supported down here. And number 6, this is the shoulder cradle right in here. And one of the things that they do say in the little booklet here is some people will have a time to adjust to the pillow. I found the first night for me to use it, because I've never slept on a memory foam pillow before, and I just wasn't sure how this was all going to feel and work, and I think I was a little bit apprehensive because I didn't know if I was going to be able to sleep that night because this was all new for me. But surprisingly, I didn't do too bad the first night. It took me just, once I got nestled in and was trying to figure out where to place my face and everything like that. The first night, yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't my best sleep ever, but I think that was just from the apprehension of using it for the first time. But after that, like the next few nights, I slept really, really good. And I felt refreshed when I woke up, if that makes sense. And for me, that's really something abnormal. I wake up several times a night, and it can be a little bit frustrating. But for the last about 2 weeks now, I find that the times that I am waking up in the night is very limited. There's times where I'm waking up can be 4 or 5 times a night, and I just, for whatever reason, I just wake up a lot. And with this pillow, I am not waking up as much. And that, again, is all tying into your quality of sleep, because the better sleep you can get, the better you're going to feel. And my Fitbit will tell me when I go into those, they're called like your deep sleep and all that sort of stuff. And my deep sleep is for longer. I'm in that deep sleep longer than I usually am. I'm quite a light sleeper. I've been like that my whole life. That's never going to change. And so it always kind of tells me when I'm in my REM sleep, when I'm not, which is great about the Fitbit. It just kind of gives you these little graphs. But when I've been using this pillow now, when I look to track my sleep, I can definitely see I'm in my deep sleep longer, which does help that feeling when I do get up. I feel a lot better in the morning. I attribute it to this pillow. And, it hasn't taken me, I was a little bit, concerned of how long this was going to take me to adjust to it, but it really didn't take me very long at all to adjust to it. And now I don't think I can go without this pillow. It's great. So I don't know if we ever go on a holiday or something. I don't know what I'm going to do and not having it with me. Okay, so I just put it back into the pillowcase so you can kind of see that as well, and how it is specially designed. I think you can pretty much use any pillowcase with it, but I would suggest using the one that's actually for the Sleep and Glow pillow. It just has the cutouts for it, and it is specially designed for the pillow, so that's why I really like it. And I can't believe what a difference it's made on my hair. Like, it's incredible. And the pillowcase, you can just toss in the wash. They do recommend not throwing it in the dryer. I just let it air dry myself, and you can also iron it if you want. And one thing that surprised me when I was doing a little bit of research about the pillow is there's a YouTube channel, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with her channel. She's called Dr. Dre, and I watch her quite a bit, actually. I don't watch every video of hers, but I do watch her if she, whatever she's talking about skincare-wise. So she's a dermatologist, and I love her channel. Like, she does pretty much like just skincare stuff and just healthy living. That's what I really appreciate about her channel. But she actually did a review on this pillow, and she loves it. She absolutely loves it. So for somebody like that to be recommending the pillow, I was quite surprised because of just being in the field that she's in. So yeah, I was quite surprised by that. So overall, I am really enjoying the pillow. I just want to thank the Sleep and Glow company for sending me the product. I am absolutely loving it. I understand that this is a huge investment. It's not a cheap pillow. But for me, I look at it like it's an investment in my sleep. And when you think about how much time you spend in bed and you know, most people, I will say, you know, are supposed to get 8 hours of sleep. You know, I don't, but it really does help with my sleep quality. So I'm really enjoying that. I'm very thankful for that. I will leave everything down in the description box below, and that will also include the $10 discount code if you wanted to use that. And something I forgot to mention is they do have a 30-day guarantee. So if you are not happy with your 30 nights of sleep, you just have to send it back to them. So just make sure you hold on to the box and you can send it back and get your money back. So I thought that was really good that they do have a guarantee for you like that. So before you go, I would love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel if you're not already, and give this video a big thumbs up. That really helps my channel out. And you can always follow me on Instagram and, you know, Facebook, all those other ones. That's always in my description box. And as well, also insert Dr. Dre's video if you wanted to see her recommendations. And her whole video is about just sleep in general, which I really enjoyed. She just kind of goes through, you know, just kind of things to help with your sleep quality and that sort of thing. So yeah, I'll link her channel down below as well. And as always, I hope you have a great week and a great life. And I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye.